keep telling Ellen she's going to have to get in the gym, you know, and get a bit... There's nothing of her nowadays.
There isn't. How's your grandson?
Oh, there's plenty of him.
And another one. See, the head went up there again, Stephen, didn't it?
Yeah, and she was trying to be the fastest 4, you see. Look at the time, you know, and that caused her to have the other fence down.
So now for the United States, Mavis Spencer. Cornetti area. Another of the team from the Laura Krautnik-Skelton stable. And actually at Wales on the West, I don't know whether you remember, she fell off and dislocated her shoulder. So that was, what, 4 or 5 weeks ago now. So you've got to be gutsy to be a show jumper. It's not just about jumping poles, is it?
No, that's right. It's not much time, is it, to get... But most of these riders very much are gutsy, aren't they? Like you said,
Yeah.
they absolutely have to be.
Well, we're clear so far. Such an education that Laura and Nick would give these pupils, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah, and you know, the best of both worlds, the English way of doing it and the American way combined, you know, what can be better?
Do you know, I love the fact that they walk the courses with them and they teach them and they're training them. Nick's jumping his youngsters here, but he's still there and he's still up first thing in the morning and he's still doing all the coaching that he possibly can.
Yeah. And it looks like it's paying off here.
2 to go.
Is the time okay?
Oh, is the time okay? Yes. 84.35. Well done, Mavis. So that's clear round number 7 in this, the Arena UK 2-star Grand Prix International. So that's the first in the bag for the United States.
There's a young man I also know.
Yep. Loki and George. How long has he had this, Stephen?
He's had it for about 8 months. So it's, like you'd say, really quite a new combination.
A new partnership.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just click, other times it takes 12 months, doesn't it?
That's right, yeah. It can to absolutely know how your horse, you know, you've got to know how the horse breathes. Never mind things.
Certainly jump.
He's a scopy horse.
Am I right in saying that it's been his birthday this week?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's going well.
It'll do. 70 on the clock.
We're pretty tight around that corner, wasn't it?
Lovely. Super duper. 82.41, so another one sitting right in the middle of the pack. Remember, the best clear, the fastest clear goes last in the jump off against the clock. But that was super run, foot perfect.
Well, this is my horse.
This is your horse. Locarno bred horse.
Yeah, she's by Locarno, yeah. Somebody said to me this morning, how's the horse, how's it bred? I said, well, the rider's bred by me and the horse is by Locarno. She's a lovely mare.
Jumped so well in that National Grand Prix here last September, didn't it?
Yeah, he finished second. In that big money Grand Prix. But she's a real trier.
It was unbelievable money that night. It was a fabulous night, wasn't it?
Great night.
What did you have? 4 or 5 in the jump off, didn't you?
Yeah. And Joe finished second, but he was a couple of 200ths of a tenth or something from Robert Bevis, wasn't it? Who won?
Yeah, but he stormed round first to go, didn't he?
Yeah.
He absolutely stormed round that night.
But she's a right little trier, this mare.
Yes, she is.
But there's a few coming through from Locarno now. Ollie Gillett's got a real good one, and think his percentages are probably the best around. You know, Mares is at time and what's proved to jump.
Oh, that's a really good time, isn't it? Super time.
Yeah.
So where was that going to go? That's going to go right to the top. So he'll be going second or first or in the jump off last.
Second to last, yeah.
Second to last in the jump off at the moment. Now for Ireland, Billy Toomey and Ardkillam Duke. You talk about stylish jockeys, and this man has got it in spades, isn't he? He really is one of the great jockeys to watch.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He rides with a lot of confidence and, like I say, a lot of style, a lot of balance.
Another of the combinations that have won a 2-star Grand Prix, Billy and Ardkillam Duke.
Yeah, I mean, this is a awesome rider combination. You would tip for this class, I think, really, as
long as all the fences stay up.
Yeah, he had a run coming out of there, but usually of an horse of this quality, if he touches a fence halfway around, it does him good, you know, because it wakes him up a little bit. And look at that now, he's just touched one, he's got a foot higher over the next two. Sign of a great horse. So, you know, when they're going around and they just touch one here and there, it never worries me, because I just think, well, you know, now he's gonna try harder.
Yes, but these days they're on such light cups and there's such light poles, just the slightest touch and you could be unlucky. So 78 seconds is the best time, 73 on the clock. And Billy's
fast enough. He's
brilliant time, 78-17 rather.
Faster than Joe.
That's faster than Joe. So that is a brilliant shot at the moment. It looks to me like he's going last in the jump off.
Yeah. And the way it jumped, you wouldn't count him out, would you?
You wouldn't count this lady out either, would you?
No.
Emily and Dubally. I think this, if I'm right in saying, this horse went to Michael's when it was a 4-year-old, and now Michael's been riding it and Emily's been riding it. And
yeah, Michael helps her a lot, and so, you know, so if she's got any problems or she needs any help of any sort, Michael will be the man for the job. But she's a top jockey, you know.
She is brilliant. I remember, what was it, 2 years ago now, she won the under-23 championships at Olympia when she was 13.
Stealing ponies. Yeah, she knows what she's doing, you know.
Totally, doesn't she?
She doesn't seem to have any nerves in her body, and that's what you've got to have.
This will do. I don't know whether you spotted, but Father Nick just in the background, on the back of camera there.
Pacing about,
yeah, pacing about, lifting his legs up and down in the air, and he doesn't need to worry now because her first round is a brilliant first round. She'll go right in the middle, and she sets herself up nicely for the jump off. Well done, Emily and Dubally. So those are the clears at the moment. Charlotte got us off. Then Mavis Spencer for the United States, Lance Whitehouse, David Simpson, Tim Gredley, the very first to go, George Whitaker, Emily Ward, Sharon Quigley, Keith Shaw and Laura Kraut. And then you've got the three that are really in the driving seat. Joe Whitaker, that'll be one to watch out for, Stephen. Don't be biting your fingernails. Holly Gillett and Billy Toomey.
So 13 horses and riders through to the jump-off here at the inaugural Allington International at Arena UK. Join us after the break to find out what happens.
So the first to go, Charlene Baston, Newbridge's Master Brown. This will be one of the biggest competitions that she's jumped in. Launched in there, second goes, and with all the big guns still to come, it's not going to be her day, but really good effort to get through to the jump off. Now for the United States, Mavis Spencer and Cornediero. What can she do? And it's difficult going early on in the draw, isn't it, Stephen?
It is. There's 13 in the jump off, and there's a few good ones coming at the end. It's going to be a fast.
Short. You were saying earlier you reckon that was short in there.
Yeah, it were a bit short in the first round. I noticed a lot of horses knocked the vertical coming now, and I think it's going to catch 1 or 2.
And that's the aim of a course designer. Just to have the little subtleties. Right, last line. Well, she's home for 46.58 there, Stephen. But they're going to take strides out coming down to that last, aren't they?
Yeah, I think it's going to be, to be fair, I think it'll go, maybe 3 seconds faster than that, maybe 4, I don't know. Like we said, there's some fast ones to come.
Keith Shaw, Laura Kraut, this boy, Lance Whitehouse, with his mum Francesca's Vic II. Not discounting Joe either.
No, he's fast. See, a little bit weight going in there just to set his horse up to come out.
Just strides on a bit at the top there, pushes on the speed. I
just leant on that a bit, he didn't just get...
He didn't get high enough.
No, that's right.
Now he's going for lower money, I would suggest.
Yeah, the fastest 4 will get good money, and they'll get more, well ranking points.
Yes, they will. Over the last 45.57. Shame that. He pushed on around that top corner, and then it paid, didn't it? And then down it came.
A little bit faster than the other one, though, so...
So now the new partnership of David Simpson and Goddie Van Parmel. George Alcock's Goddie Van Parmel. Can he give us a double clear? Comes inside there. He can't.
That's right. It's paid for it by coming inside, having the back bar. But if you want to win, you've got to take the risks.
You've got to hope, haven't you? But to me, what I'm seeing here is that maybe they haven't worked this jump off course out yet. Maybe the riders just haven't worked it out yet.
Yeah, it's always better to go at the end, like you said, so you can watch a few go and just generally see how it's riding. At the moment, everybody's there's no clearing the jump off yet. Ooh. So
David, he had to work coming over that last Oxford 43.88, so it's into the money, but he's got to wait.
Yeah, there's going to be some fast clears.
There are going to be some fast clears. Well, I think that this could be one of them.
Jumped a super first round.
Fantastic, wasn't it? And he's been, he was telling me earlier on, lovely shot to there, that he's having to get up at 6 in the morning, pick his father up, Bill, go to the gallops in Newmarket, watch the racehorses, go to the office, and now come back up here and jump in the afternoon.
That's right. His father, Bill, has a big interest in racing, and they have a few racehorses.
But he also has to go and run the Unex company. Good turn over there, 30 seconds.
He's flying, he's going well.
He is. Now.
He's flying.
Went down on there on 9, Stephen, 43.61. So that's a really, really good time, because that set the standard, hasn't it? Oh, George. That second fence again.
I think it could be done faster, but not too much faster.
Do you think that they can go down there on 8 to that last?
Yeah, I think they could.
Emily Ward, Michael Whitaker and Nick Ward's Do Valley. 43.88 is the fastest time. You can hear Emily just saying woo woo,
yeah,
talking to him all the way around.
Obviously, the slower that you go in, it gives you more room in the middle, because you got a shorter jump, so that gives you more room to get out, because it is quite tight for 2 strides in there. So that's the reason why she was going in slow, say whoa whoa whoa, to try and make some room, so she didn't knock it down coming out.
I don't think she's going to get anywhere near Tim's time.
No, she's trying to jump the jumps.
Nick will be really pleased with that. Emily will be really pleased with that. 51.48. So that's the second of the clears.
Yeah, that's a double clear.
Second of the clears in this, the Arena UK. Now this is a very fast partnership. Oh! Such a late falling pole. So, now what do you reckon?
Well, he's one of the favourites. He's inside there. Very good strike. This will be tight for him coming out of here.
Right. Now then, Keith. 43.61 is the time to beat of Tim Gredley's. Now look at the way he'll push on round here. Whoa, he's tighter there, isn't he?
He is.
34, but he knows he's got the likes of Billy Toomey and Laura Kraut behind him. 40, if he jumps this, I think he's into the lead. Oh, he's not. Do you believe it? 200ths of a second, I thought he was quicker.
Yeah, I think he thought he'd done enough.
So, now the new partnership. Cavalier and Laura Kraut. 43.61. That is as smooth as anything, isn't it?
Perfect, perfect turn. Nice and slow in. Good coming out, lovely here. Really tight again.
Now, this is where she can make it up, and she is making it up. Oh, Laura! Oh.
What a turn. She's faster.
She is faster. Look at the time. Would you believe it? She's 2 seconds quicker. Wow.
I think she went 8 to the last, didn't she?
I think she did go down on 8 to the last 8 strides, down to the last. So that is an unbelievable time of Laura Kraut. Joe Whitaker. Lola the 5th. Team orders?
Yeah, you've got to go as fast as you can and leave them all up. Oh,
Joe.
Well, she didn't actually look where she was going, but to be honest, if she'd have took off from there, you'd have had a disaster.
Well, the wing would have gone, everything would have gone.
Yeah.
Timing would have gone, the whole lot.
But she's a super careful mare. She does not want to touch the pole, and
How old is she now, Stephen?
she's 10 this year.
Going to have an embryonic foal from her, or?
We've actually got a foal from
Have
her.
you?
Yeah, he's a 5-year-old now, a really nice one. And it's a shame, you know, but a little bit what happens when you come around the corners and you're in a real big hurry, it's a bit like a footballer, a striker, you know, they give him the ball and he has to decide immediately. He has about 1/10 of a second to decide, less than that probably, what he's got to do. And Joe came around the corner and he had a decision to make, and he unfortunately took the wrong one there.
Yes, he certainly did, but that's a shame. But when you got Laura Kraut coming behind you, you know, you had to go for it.
That's right, and Joe was thinking more about speed than he was about the jump, so he was just sort of turned too tight and never thought about jumping it and just tried to go as fast as he could.
Right, Holly Gillett. Heartbreaker's priceless gift.
I don't think she's
not quite quick enough, I don't think. Laura was here in 32.
Laura, yeah, and around that corner.
Yeah.
And gone. But she'd be sort of giving this horse, you know, trying to get a double clear with it. She's touched the back bar, but it's not a first string horse, you know, she's
48.29. Yes, it's not a top string, but this is all valuable experience jumping in a big Grand Prix like it is here at Arena UK.
That's right.
Billy Toomey, Arkellum Duke.
Yeah, this is a big threat to Laura.
It is a big threat to Laura. I would think that Billy will know. He'll have watched Laura and he'll know, right, I can have 100th there, I can have 100th there.
Yeah, I mean, Billy's probably what it was going so high in the first round.
And that weighs seconds,
It
doesn't
does,
it?
it does. Good time there. Now he's away.
No. .21 on the clock. Now he's just going to push round
He's
this
not
corner.
far
isn't
away. 41.77 to beat.
He's not far off.
he? I tell you what, I think he's there or thereabouts.
Laura, super turn.
Oh, Billy. Real old hunting stride down to the last. Just one pull. Oh! Just outside 43.22. He's into second place for Billy Toomey and our Cullum Duke. He gave it his best shot, Stephen, but it wasn't to be.
Lovely round. Absolutely.
Super round. So there it is, confirmed in the CSI 2-star, the international 2-star. First time at Arena UK, Allington International. Laura Kraut, yet again another win in Great Britain, 41.77. Look at the differential. Billy Toomey into second and Tim Gredley into third. Fabulous Grand Prix, Stephen.
Absolutely. I mean, even the Tim Gredley's round could have been the winning round. It was very good. It was a very good class, but Laura, like you said, 2 seconds faster nearly.
Some brilliant world-class show jumping here at Arena UK.
Yeah.
So the winner of this first ever Allington International Grand Prix, Laura Kraut, congratulations. You absolutely flew in that jump off.
Yeah, I'm so proud of this horse. She's new to me. This is my first show with her, and she's just a machine. Really fun.
Cavaliera, how do you say her name?
Cavalia.
Cavalia. She had a little bit of a slip, a little hairy moment for you.
It was. I was surprised because normally you don't slip on this surface, but I think her feet were going so fast, she just lost it for a moment, but then she picked right back up and was great.
This is the first year of this show. How do you feel about it? You're going to be coming back next year, I guess?
Oh, yeah, we'd love to. Like I said before, this is a great place to bring new horses, bring young horses, developing them. So it's nice for us to have.
Okay, Laura, congratulations. You're needed in the prize giving just now. Well done to you and the rest of your team here for this week.
Thank you.
Well, that's it.